Obviously, a really gutty effort by our guys. Super proud of their ability to, play 4 games in a week and have that kind of defensive effort, that kind of rebounding effort. Obviously wasn't pretty offensively, but that's usually what you get when Wagner and Robert Morris play each other. There's not always a lot of points scored, but there's certainly going to be a lot of effort and a lot of energy and intensity in the game. And I thought our guys really responded and really competed, especially down that stretch where we needed to come up with key stops.
You guys pulled down 44 rebounds today. What's the mantra for that? You guys talk about that a lot in practice?
I think we just talk about trying to get guys. When you look at some of the best rebounders ever, they're the reason they're good rebounders because they go all the time, right? They always go, and the guys that play harder sometimes get rewarded. The ball kind of finds them, and we challenge whether it's Giannis and Charles or Malik, Chris, Bain. Cam Wilbon to go and get on that offensive glass. Can you dig us out another possession? I thought, down the stretch of that game, some of the offensive rebounds were really critical. It allowed us to kind of control time of possession late and, allowed us to continue to execute and keep them on the defensive, right? I think both teams were pretty exhausted by the end of that game. Everybody kind of logged a ton of minutes. And so, it was nice to be able to have the ball in our possession and be able to kind of manage as best we could offensively.
So going off the rebounds, Matty McConnell had a career high, I think, with 12. Well, was there any sort of different focus for him?
He's an unbelievable rebounder for a guard, right? He's great anticipation. He has great instincts. The job that he did defensively and on the backboards was huge. And we challenge him all the time. We know we watch him in practice and we know that he can rebound like that. Sometimes it's hard to always be in position to go and get him, but I thought he made offensively. I thought he made 3 or 4 runs at the rim on rebounds that were tremendous. And then from a defensive rebounding standpoint, again he's a very good athlete. He's got great hands. He's got great instincts. The rebound he had late in the game was as big a rebound as we've had all year long, right? And so to be able to have the poise to come down under control, be strong with that ball, and not give it up or give foul was a critical play.
What's been the difference for this team during this recent stretch?
I think we're guarding, right? I think we're consistent in our effort defensively, and I think the guys are, really staying together and they don't care who shoots, they don't care who scores. They are worried about, did we score? Did we get a good shot? And I think guys have really, kind of embraced that. And I think you see it, Chris Coleman coming in the game, going 2 for 4 with 5 big points, right? Savion McEwen coming in, getting 4 big points. Like in a game like this, it might not seem like a lot, but those are huge plays. And everybody's excited when they come in and they have that kind of performance and they make those plays as if they scored the ball themselves. And I think that's really been a nice thing to see and nice thing to develop as the year's gone on.
Another game without Cody Thomas. Why isn't he playing?
Well, he was in concussion protocol for the last 4 games.
Yeah.
2 weeks, 4 games, whatever. So he's working through concussion protocol, and when he gets healthy, he'll get back into practice and start trying to get himself where he can be a productive member of the team on the court.
Is he still in concussion protocol?
He was doing some stuff before the game today to try and get out of it, but I can't really comment on whether he still is or he is not. He's trying to work all the steps. Our training staff is working with him every day to try and make sure that he's going to be able to get back on the court soon.